Chat, y'all are waiting. I've phoned a friend in the form of Milo. I've gone into their chat. I can't hear the fuck they're saying. I'm about to load it up on my phone so I can hear them. But they're gonna be the deciding vote. They've said evolutions. They've said evolutions. They've said evolutions. Let's go. It's over. It's finally over. Not fully, because I'm still having scuff in the background. There we go. Sorry, I was getting haunted by some wacky little ghost again, so I was having to fight for control of my everything. My music is not music. There. Evolutions I go. They specifically want me to do Sylveon, so I feel like the evolutions vote is because of Sylveon. Also, please forgive me. I may have had 10 minutes, but I've completely forgotten to eat. Now, I'm gonna spoil a bit. I already have the sketches for these. I made these off stream. So, we're not in sketching phase. Bird brain you are, to be fair, also not done yet. So yeah, we're gonna wait for a bit. I also still have to hook up my art tablet, but I always do that late. Guys, I made the instant mashed potatoes, like the ones that you have the powder that you just add hot water to. And like, I swear up and down, by putting in the following: onion powder, garlic powder, thank you Milo, we have a fun stream, salt, and a fuck ton of mild paprika powder. Specifically mild, because then you can like make it hit really nicely, especially for people who can't handle spice that well. Or in case you're not feeling spice. In case you are not the cookie burning spice cookie. Or any of the wild spices. Lady, my Itzel dear friend Toa that he needs to stop. I'll explain what's happening in DMs. What does he need to stop? Simping? Spending money? Drinking energy at like 8 in the evening? What do you need to stop? And then an idea for later? Yeah, of course, like, it's also so fast. I'm like, adding a tiny splash of water and a tiny bit of butter also just makes it hit a lot harder on your stomach. So it's like a lot more filling. Wait, Milo alt here, let me make you disappointed. Thank you. I didn't know it was your ult. Oh my god, I've learned something today. Thank you for the 1 bit. Oh no, and it begins. 2. No! Start anew. Start anew. There was 2. The 2 was done twice. How fun. Thank you for the bell. You've just doomed me. Okay. Guys, restart from 1. Okay, there we go. Good. Their counting must be done in sequential order, no duplicates. No, you're going too fast! You're not getting all the wing flappies! You're not getting all the wing flappies! Slow down! Slow down, you're not getting all of them! Calm! You don't mind that? I do! You deserve all the happy stems! And what I deserve is to tear into this burger that I made myself. Nom nom nom. Can do random bits during stream, you know that. I know. For legal obligations, I now have to use 1 emote in the chat. There we go. Oh, a curve on the side, thank you. Now I'm gonna finish eating, then we're gonna hook up the art tablet, and then we're actually gonna get into this. Cause like, I do need to eat. I already feel bad about not going to class today, despite sitting out the 2nd day of the convention, being like, oh, then I'll have enough energy to go to school. I wake up slightly sick. I woke up slightly sick. Like, I woke up with, like, the tiniest fever, and I was like, actually, no, I'm not gonna challenge that at 6 AM. My dearest lady, You have your explanation. Okay, let me see. Let me go into our DMs. In that case, if Toa isn't next to you, please clip this and send this to him. Toa, fucking stop. Stop or no more yaoi. I hereby legally declare that if you do not stop with thine moaning, that you shall have no more yaoi. Amen. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. I was just like, I'm not dealing with that shit at 6 in the morning. Like, I woke up. I was like, oh, it's 6 in the morning. I'm not fucking dealing with that. Help, I wasn't ready about, but I'll tell him. Why is Toa moaning? I don't know. He just is, so I was asked to tell him to stop. Oh, good burger. You know, for speedrunning dinner in 10 minutes, I did pretty fucking well. Ah. I'm digging up my bag because, because I was ready to go to class today, I didn't unpack all of my art supplies because I need them for school. And with the current part that I'm at, technically for my project, I'm in animation dungeon. I don't want to be in the animation dungeon no more. I'm committing sins against animation right now. Toa's been Toa. For real. And sometimes Toa just needs to stop a little. Slow down. Settle down. No, actually, I think Toa, of all people, settling down would cause issues. I think that if that man settled down, all of us would just spontaneously combust. I also just realized I forgot to open my program that helps with my mic a bit. You did, Toa. Toa, my bestie. Toa, you emo creature. I'm gonna need you to slow down. Commissioner, good job. I'm gonna need you to slow down. You're gonna need to sit with yourself, look in a mirror, and really, really debate your life choices here. Is this how you're gonna cope? By moaning and everything? I'm not emo. Hades would argue otherwise. Why do you think I'm emo? Because Hades told me that you're emo. Hades told me, literally, oh, that emo twink. So, if we need to flame anyone, flame Hades, but to me, you're not that emo twink. Also, we're nearly done-ish with dinner. Is it the hair? I don't know. It could be the hair, it could be the eye bags, it could be just the overall deadness in your eyes. I reckon you listen to TX too. Just like me. Oh yes, the emote's been calling out another shot! My Poseidon. Yeah. Is that what you have to say? You need to ring a bell? Hmm? I know you look so way. Thank you for the singular bit again. You're restarting. Good food. You know, sometimes it's so fucking silly of me to just go, I want to make dinner in 10 minutes and just do that and it actually tastes good. Like, what the fuck? Hit it again? Sorry, bestie, I tried. I tried it did. Also, I have a feeling... Yeah, I had a feeling those redeems were missing. Now, I brought some redeems back up. By the way, no Fox wheel. Because Fox isn't here. Yeah, I'm currently picking a fight with Luca because they only let me into main after dinner was a god. Thank you for trying. Just for context, I get 100 bits every so often on this account through Twitch research. Yeah, right! I was having a fight with that because it doesn't let me log in. It won't let me log in to claim the 100 bits. I don't know why it wouldn't let me log in, but it won't. It's awful and rude and mean. Like, yeah, no, it just won't let me log in. Sorry, dude, that's kind of unfair, but from what I know, I understand the choices that were made. Yeah, but I can't log in to the thingy. I'm having issues. And like, from what I know, it should be on this fucking email. And I don't know why it's like, oh, but no account exists under that email. Bitch, that's the email that's linked to my Twitch! So we're gonna try again. We're gonna see if, I wasn't gonna do something that bad, all I had to do was work with, yeah. You had quite a few options, though. There, that should be the... Okay, which one? I know that is the one linked to my Twitch. But it doesn't sound about no. So, I don't know if I need a different account for this, like... Then again, Luca considers messing with carrots a cardinal sin. Fair. Do I need to... Oh, I need to connect it to my Twitch. Oh, that's why I couldn't log in. That's the issue I was having. Oh, that explains a lot. Hey chat, remind me that reading comprehension is something I very much require. Because currently it seems that I am lacking that. Because God, if I just clicked 2 buttons, I would have known. Oh no, that was my date of birth for this thing. Hey, guys, sorry that I'm taking a while. I'm getting free bits to spend on Aurelium's channel whenever they stream again. Couple snacky foods to combine. I've got more snacky food since my snack time is back up. Right now, I'm still eating. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm taking so long. It's been like 15 minutes and I'm still trying to goop up mashed potato. Mixing it with applesauce, though. Easier to get down my throat that way. Because, like, I need to use applesauce a lot of the time to get a lot of my food down. Because it's just something that I used so often as a little kid. To, like, you know, get myself to learn to eat anything. Like, Brussels sprouts couldn't eat without applesauce. Another thing I couldn't eat without applesauce at all in the beginning, and this is gonna sound wacky, like, I couldn't eat potatoes, I couldn't eat fries, I couldn't eat chicken. Like, I learned to eat pretty much every single food thanks to applesauce. Like, spicy foods as well, like, I tossed applesauce on it and slowly decreased the amount of applesauce. And, like, it's why I compare myself to that one guy of, House Anubis, specifically the Five Senses, version of it, instead of, like, the other one, like, the original cast. Like, I compare myself to the guy who has overextensive taste, but instead of tossing sambal on everything. I put applesauce on everything. Oh god. Someone got tossed in Wawa jail for just even thinking of combining the snacks. Oh. But also, Val, I got curious too, it's okay. I think everyone got kind of curious here. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to reach over to the table where I usually put my use plates. I did stretch though. Also, guys, I've got a fuck ton of snacks in my vicinity for when someone does snack time. Looking at you, Val, because I've turned it back on. Let me stretch. There we go. Oh my god, Twitch wants to know for the research thing if I've got children. None that I've birthed, but I consider all of you my children in some flavor. Oh, I know some of the snacks. You are lucky to have some good choices. My wheel. Your wheel. Okay. It's safe on that. I'm just really quickly gonna slap a picture in the background. So I'm gonna put a picture of yarn in the background real quick. It's like the most aesthetic picture of yarn I can find. You know what? I like that one. Add image, a background image. Yeah! There we go. There we go. Maybe a bit busy. Hold on. Actually, hold on. Let me redo that. Like, we'll get it in a sec. Don't you worry. Don't you worry! Yeah, that one's probably better. Yeah, that's a lot more readable. Hey, hold on. I'm gonna have to do 50 different things about together. No. I'm gonna show my scuff. No. I'm showing my scuff. Thank you for Daily Wordle. I'm first setting up a few things so that everything will run smoothly. So, give me just a moment to really quickly get everything set up. Because I have your wheel at the radio. God, why is it so difficult to manage my shit? So first I also open up that. Now because Sylveon got mentioned, I'm putting it with the first thingy as Sylveon that you guys see. Because it's also my favorite one that I made. Like, my Sylveon is so pretty. Like, look at that, guys. I'm gonna shuffle myself into the corner a bit more. Really quickly stop flapping my wings. And let's see. I need that one. There we go. Tell me to spin it. Go ahead. Say the magic words. I'm waiting for the magic words. Tell me to spin it. Spin! Okay. And it landed on... Oh, that's on the edge. Hi, Q-Team bracelets. There you go. Do you want me to remove it or no? Would you like me to remove this as one of the options, or want to keep it in? No remove? No remove, okay. So it's still in there. So that was one of them. Gonna quickly do that. And then I need to open up a Wordle. A good old Wordle. Play. There we go. I am having so much difficulty mentally just clicking the right things in all of my programs. Okay. There we go. I hate that it's not nicely centered, but it'll have to do. So we're gonna start out- oh, guys can't see that. We're gonna start out with Def again. Oh! I did not expect that. That is something I didn't expect. This honestly caught me a bit off guard. I'm still waiting for the day that I type in Def and just get it immediately. Plural of that. Oh, there's no in there, so that's likely either that or so we know there's an O in there. Probably I should test out an I and U, so humid real quick. So we have most of our letters. That's great. So we know that that's not there, so that means that's there, and this is either here or here. Likely no. There we go! That was so much smoother than usual. Oh my god. That's the smoothest Wordle we have gotten in a hot minute. Cookie theme. Also, guys, what do we think of the Sylveon? The sketch I made for Sylveon, because I think the sketch for Sylveon is so fucking pretty. Look at my Sylveon. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. I love my little baby. Okay, so that's the first survey part done. I'm also just really quickly trying to get the fucking bits for Aurelium. Here again, because I want to be a menace in their chat. Hi, it's very pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Evil are we? That is a really foreboding name. That is a incredibly foreboding name. Where did I? Oh, there's my stylus. I thought I lost my stylus. Well, welcome on in. Let me see. We have the Sylveon. I am gonna start in order that I've sketched them, so Sylveon is probably gonna be last. So we're gonna start with a cute little Eevee. And you guys may notice there's two sprites at the top. The normal and the shiny. Because these are about to be the double-sided versions where the side with the shiny is gonna be glitter acrylic. And I'm very much looking forward to that because it's gonna be so shaded pretty and shiny. So pretty and shiny! Okay, let me see what a nice line thickness is. Hold on to me. Yeah, it'll do. Nuh-uh. It's the art of the plushies. Oh yeah, right. Sorry. Nearly forgot about that. How dare I? I'm making the lines on these a bit thicker. I'm also gonna turn up the stabilizer just a tad bit more, not too much, but I can tell my hands are a bit shaky because I had coffee right before starting stream. Maybe not the opportune time for me to grab coffee, but oh well. So we're starting with Eevee, then the lines for Sylveon, and then the lines for Glaceon. And you guys will see the sketches as we go. Because they're all prepped and ready to go. But I am gonna order the, upload them in the right, order. On Wookery when I add them to my little list of products. So Eevee, then Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon. After that, it's Umbreon, Espeon, because Umbreon's first. then Leafeon, Glaceon, and then finally Sylveon. Like the order that they came out in, like, as actual Pokemon. But yeah, we're gonna do a decent chunk of line art today. Because, like, I don't particularly like doing line art, so I kind of want to get it over with on stream. Because stream is just one of those times where I actually have the motivation to get it done. Yeah, make this poof up a bit. There we go, and then I can finish this little line here on the cheek. I also just completely forgot to make the sketch, like, lighter like this. It still looks good, though. Gonna take a sip of water real quick. Good sip of water. And quickly stretching. Sorry about me stretching in between as well, chat. I just need my little stretchies sometimes. Okay. Little baby. And now you guys might notice there's little symbols around them. I'm gonna put those a bit closer, I think, to not have problems with the acrylic. But I wanted the symbols of, like, all the different evolutions, like, evolutions, all around them. So, like, a little flame for Flareon, a little electric lightning bolt for Jolteon, a little water droplet for Vaporeon, moon for Umbreon, sun for Espeon. God save, I'm stinging my head now. Aww. Leaf for Leafeon, Snowflake for Glaceon, and the heart for Sylveon. And then, because this is more towards the back, I don't have to make that pop up like that. Give a little cute paw. I'm also thickening out the paws just a tiny bit so they stand out better against everything else. There we go. A little bit of chest that isn't covered by the fluff. Oh. And then the little toesies over here. Thicken that out just a little bit. And then we just continue very smoothly drawing here. Alrighty, cutie. And then get that nice big fluffy, oh, nice big and fluffy tail. There we go. And then I'm gonna do quick outlines for the little symbols. But again, as I said, I'm gonna bring them in closer. There, that makes the little fire looks less like a droplet. Actually, I can keep it like that. Little lightning bolts, again for Jolteon. I can make it a bit better. There we go. Nope, never mind. Nice thickness at the top, there we go. Now it's good. Come on, come on, there we go. Also chat, how has everyone been? Because I know I haven't been online for about a week or so, like streaming. I was taking a little break. I was getting some con crunching done, as y'all know happens from time to time. You wanna not have the bottom two lines be the same length for lightning bolts? Huh? Why? Huh? What do you mean, like, I don't want, huh? Did I do something wrong with the lightning bolts? I hope it's okay. Lightning bolts are annoying to draw. Top horizontal. Horizontal does. Yeah, but it can be a little silly, right? Again, I'm not very good at drawing lightning bolts, like... Because this also makes it look more jittery and electricity, like, to me. But, like, I can draw the line like this. But that just looks wrong. Unless you were talking about that one. Right, middle whoops out. Then I think I got the right one, or unless you're talking about this one. I'll make all of them as straight as possible, I guess. You forgot the top one existed? Oh. Happens to the best of us. Anyways, really quick design for the sun. Suns are always, like, so much more difficult to draw if you want to go for a particular style than the moon. Like, the moon is just an orb, but, like, the sun, it's like this orb with flames. Sick as hell. Like, whoever came up with that, like, to draw it like that, you're right, because that's basically what the sun is, just a gas orb that's continuously on fire, but damn, gonna be annoying to draw. Plus, it often ends up looking like a flower, which is what I really have right now. So we're gonna sharpen some edges, I guess. Also, very, very surprised that no one's redeemed snack time just yet. Usually by now someone has redeemed that. Looking at you, Val. Okay, let me make a little leaf. Going with a bit of an Animal Crossing leaf in here. There we go. Clicking that out a bit, and now I need to know how to do this for sure. Thank you for the hydrate! But actually, let me sip a bit better for you. You deserve a better sip. As the fish, as the wawa, I think you deserve the bigger sip than just the micro sip that I usually do when people redeem it. I think you deserved that. But I'm keeping an eye on my redeems right now. Like, is there gonna be what I think there's gonna be, or is there not gonna be what I think there's gonna be? I'm waiting. I'm waiting for it. And when I catch it, I'll catch it. No. I'll catch it when it happens. I'll see it happening when someone redeems it. I'm really having a gut feeling that someone's about to fucking redeem something. I could be completely off here. It would be really sad if I was. But I really hope that's not the case. I'm not seeing it. I feel like the more you mention it, the less likely it will be redeemed. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna mention it so often that, like, no one's gonna redeem it, and then I'm gonna be safe. Reverse psychology. Or actually, do I want someone to redeem it? Y'all don't know what I want. Y'all don't know what I want. You all do not know what this little birdie wants. Or do you? I think I just dropped something. Hold on. No, never mind. I thought I dropped something because I thought I heard something. Hiya, hello! Welcome on in. Glad to see you here. How are we doing? How are we doing? Are we doing good? Are we doing nice? Have you had a good time today? I'm sorry I wasn't at school, by the way. I've been awfully fucking busy. Like, I've just kind of been busy being a bit dead. Namely in the variety of, I thought I had a fever at 6 a.m. And, yeah, and then I didn't want to deal with that. And so I was like, well, if I have a fever, I'm not gonna deal with it at fucking 6 a.m. And then I didn't. So many people were sick? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I was one of those people. Anyways, I think I'm in the safety zone. I think I've set up chat enough for what I may or may not want. Even the teacher? Which one? Which teacher was sick? DM me. Send me DM. The one you hate? Yay! He wasn't there to criticize everyone after, like, awkwardly waddling into their class and going like, actually, my guys can do this better. Sorry, I still hate him for, like, continuously doing that, because, like, why? Why would a teacher, like, why would any teacher in their right mind do that? Like, waddle into a different class that is not his own and be like, actually, you guys are shit, my class is bad, or, like, it just screams insecurity, and you're just making it worse for every other student. I'm willing to bet he's going for a bonus, guys. He never does it in our class. The class he's supposed to be in. Yeah, no, he has waddled into the classroom of my group that first day and kept just criticizing everything. Like, bro was the biggest hater towards basically any idea that got tossed at him. It's insane. He really just wasn't having it, but, like, not just the others, it also put pressure on his own students. Yep, I never saw him that day. You know, he was supposed to be with you guys. We were supposed to have a completely different teacher. Nah. He just waddled in like he owned the place, and I'm like, oh god, fucking damn it, I was supposed to not have you. But now, it's also just a completely different teacher, the standard, than the one that's on the schedule, and I'm starting to think that our teacher's been, like, taken over. He didn't even enter the class, damn. Like, I'm still looking if everyone was where they were, damn. It was just like, okay, everyone's accounted for. That's all my teacher duty done for the day. Let me go criticize some people for thinking blue was a color. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, someday we see him, like, walking around the school with the same confidence as MD House, with them just being completely wrong. That was so one. Damn. But yeah, this is our scouting for Evie. Now, as the order was dictated by Aurelium and how they make the plushies, next one up for lining is Sylvian, my personal favorite. Like, look at how nice it is! Yeah, you love the Sylvie, because I think everyone loves the Sylvie. Now, I'm gonna turn the symmetry tool on for part of Sylvian, and then after I turn it back off, we can fix where necessary, but a decent bit of how I drew Sylvian is with the symmetry tool. Sylvian, girly, she's my fave of all. Yay! Oh! That's a stylus error. I try to make it look like Sylvian is smiling at you. Like, open mouth smile. Like a really happy to see you type smile. I need the reference up. Yeah, it has a little dot nose. But I think I'm gonna have tiny bit of creative interpretation here and just give a little hard nose instead. I think that works much better for Sylveon. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do the open mouth once I've done the ribbon. Like, first the ribbon, like a little bow of the ribbon at least, and then... Are the trains icon to me? Nice. Then you must be very happy that it's gonna be double-sided with both the regular colors and the shiny colors. Like, I feel like that's gonna make you incredibly happy to know. Yes! Male to female, female to male, yay! I'm so obsessed with Stardew right now, it's insane. Hi, Rats! Better late than never, how are you? Besides being obsessed with Stardew, which, so best. Oh, I love the Sylveon so far. Sylveon's just such a great Pokemon. Sylveon's such a cutie. Hold on, how does it show? Yeah, just like that. Just shape into the little teardrops. Can I eat it? Eat what? The Sylveon? Or the Stardew? What are we eating? Like, what are we eating, guys? Actually, I'm gonna make a tiny adjustment here to the ear to just have it a bit more accurate. Also, she only has one. Yeah, I know. The other one is covered up by the little thingo, by the thingo over here. Like, I'm just doing this with symmetry and then fixing everything that needs to be different after, just so that everything is nice and symmetrical where it needs to be. Because I'm also gonna have to do the lining really quickly for the face marking. Like that. There we go. And then I really quickly also need to do the body. Erase that over there, and I believe everything else is asymmetrical. Yeah, everywhere else is asymmetry. So, now I get to turn the symmetry tool off, do that, and now we get to suffer. So what I'm gonna do is grab another layer, and do all the asymmetrical details. I'm gonna lower that further, so I can fully see what I'm doing and how it impacts the rest. Almost. Also, guys, I'm gonna say it, they're gonna have bow clips, like the little bow clasps, because I think they're gonna be really cute. And like, I've cut colors for most of them. And I think the Eevee is gonna be either a heart clip or a star clip. Just to make Eevee feel extra special. Because like, base Eevee is the one that can turn into all of these amazing Pokemon, so... I think Eevee deserves to be special. Only Croton on par with the farm grind. Yeah! How far is your farm? Have you unlocked Ginger Island? Because if so, then you're on par. If not further than where I got on my main save before I stopped playing because I couldn't figure out what to do with that constant help with Google. Also, thank you for Corb! Thank you for the Corb, Val. Appreciate ya. Have that swirl around like this. Then already do part of feet C1. Cause like it's like Sylveon is stepping on their own ribbons to get closer to you. Like using them as a support. Which I think is adorable. Not yet. Okay. Soon you'll be further than me. I believe in you. And then you get the backseat game me for whenever we bring Stardew back. I think honestly though, I'm gonna delete my old save. Because I had so many people join in on it at some point, just so I could have customizable farmhouses. Same thing that I did with my Animal Crossing island, and I don't think I still like doing that all that much, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's cool and all to have the extra custom houses, but it also limits me in some degree. Because of it. So, I think I don't wanna, like, continue that. And besides that, I think it's overall just nice to have a fresh start with a game that I haven't played in, like, forever. Waiting for a good luck day to Skull Cavern? Yo, you got this, you got this. I believe in you. You'll get your good luck day for Skull Cavern. Trust, the bird said so. Okay. This ribbon, then the tail, and then the little hearts running along the sides, and then I need to remove all of the things that are not symmetrical. Now, Aurelia, because they're supposed to be done in the order of the plushies, right? Try to make him a little bit calculating grass growth for optimal trophy. Oh, damn, you are being efficient. Honestly proud of you. Hold on, let me summon the Aurelia. Because I need to know something from them. Because we're doing line arts, right? But I wanna finish some if I am not allowed to do the lines of the other ones yet. Because the deal is that I was gonna do them in the order that they are crocheting the little Eevee and Eeveelutions plushes in. So that we are kind of matching with that. So, Aurelia, am I allowed to do the line arts of the others, or should I finish Eevee, Sylveon, and Glaceon on stream and then do the rest whenever you're done with those? So, like, option A is I fully finish the trio that you've already crocheted, or I do the lines, but I focus on the trio you've crocheted next stream. What are you happier with? I'm gonna turn that down a bit so I can... I'm gonna do that because that's a double line. Finish the trio, got it. Okay, that's the first bit of extra lines removed. I think that's actually all the extra lines removed. Yeah. So that's the line art for Sylveon. How are we feeling about Sylveon? Because I think the Sylveon came out as an absolute cutie. Like, once this one's an actual keychain, specifically, like, the Sylveon is gonna be in my bag. As is the Glaceon, but I kind of want to rework the Glaceon a bit because I'm not happy with it anymore. Like, looking especially at what I did for the Sylveon, the Glaceon just isn't doing it for me. Which is really sad, because I am the #1 Glaceon enjoyer here, I reckon. I really adore Glaceon, personally. So, what I'm first gonna do is gonna grab the entire back end. hit it with the transform. And then quickly reshape this into sitting down. And then I'll fix any irregularities with that here in a sec. So like, I think sitting down already elevates the pose, in my opinion. And then I'll hit the tail with just an entire rework. I'm gonna make the hair stand out a bit more like its hair tendrils. So I can still exaggerate the pose a bit like this. There we go. And there are little diamonds. Because, like, I kind of do want to make those little hair tendrils longer because it just looks so pretty. So it's always a shame to me that they're so short on the official design. It's like, you've got such beautiful hair. You've got such beautiful hair, Glaceon. Why do you hide it? So there we go, that's already pushing the pose just a bit more, and I believe there's like, yeah, 2 things of markings. A small one and a big one. And then really quickly... It is really silly though that Glaceon's got a matching hairstyle with Articuno. Like, for those of you that don't realize just what I mean with that, let me grab a picture of Articuno for you all. Like, because it's kind of really oddly similar. Articuno. Thank you, Google, for telling me that Articuno is a fictional character. But if I grab the official art of Articuno, and if I just, oh no, I did not mean to do that. I meant to copy over Articuno. No! There. Grab the official art of Articuno and paste it in. Guys, you see what I mean with Glaceon's got a matching hairstyle with Articuno? You guys are seeing this, right? Like, this is very similar. They're matching their besties, Your Honor. Like, this is best friend behavior. There we go, that's my Twitch thing, there we go. And the only thing that, like, Glaceon hasn't got going on, which I need to fix, is the angle of the hair spikes, because they all merge back into one, which I forgot about when I was sketching. Like, they all merge back into one spike, almost. Not fully. Like, there's a little gap in between, but for the most part, they merge like that. Whereas with Articuno, they just go over. Flareon and Moltres are similar. So are Jolteon and Zapdos, so like, it's really cute. It makes me sad that Articuno wasn't like a water bird, because like, it was so close to hitting a perfect trio, and then they had to finish that shit in Gen 4. Just one is Flames, the other is Floof, yeah. Then again, the entire thing of like, the legendary Doggo trio of Entei, Suicune, and Raikou only really works because Vaporeon's so water and so is Suicune. Did I know? And Stardew time was different at night, making a full day 26 hours and 40 minutes technique. Yes! Are you talking about the furnace calculations that were done? Rat, are you on about the furnace, furnace degree? Because if so, I'm familiar with your game. No. I know the shape isn't entirely correct. We can fix that. I'm thinking of credit card. Yes, yay! I still recognize furnace theory, even though I haven't played Stardew in forever. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the stretch. I do find it funny because Corb is 50 points and hydrate is 100 and stretch is like 150. Like, it's so silly to me. Also, chat, I'm just gonna remind you all, if you know someone that would love to watch a new VTuber, can you all recommend me? We're literally 1 follower away from the 150 followers goal. You know me, usually I don't really ask for people to follow as boldly like this, but seeing as I'm so close to the 150 goal... What? Why did it say follower goal? Your follower goal of 150 was just completed. How am I? Hold on. I didn't get a notification that anyone followed. First. There's like 4,000 minutes, exactly 2.5 Stardew days. Yeah, but hold on. Who just followed? Because I didn't get a singular follower notification. Like, usually you get a notification. Evil are we? Okay, like, I have to look at my followers list. Thank you, Evil are we, for following. Usually Twitch gives me a notification. Very stuffy. You are me on Sophie. But usually Twitch gives, like, some notification. Being like, oh hey, so someone just followed you. But I didn't do that. Like, I got no notification. I don't think there was a singular alert either, was there? Like, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but there was no alert, was there? Thank you for wow. Oh no. Let me get a drink for this one. Val, my darling, I have an interesting array of snacks that you may choose from for me today. I'm grabbing all of them out of my bag for you. No on-stream notification either, nope. Truly a shame. Okay, Valerie, you know the deal. If I've just done my snack run for today, you get to choose. I've got 5 options. I've got 5 options for you. I don't know why mommy voice always end up becoming British. Thank you for the Discord. Thank you for the Discord. That always helps a lot. let me be bigger. Valerie. Scuff. Yeah, no, I think this in general is something that should be equated to, OBS mess up, or Twitch mess up. Honestly, most likely Twitch mess up. Like, that one seems most plausible, to me. Also, considering that we've just hit one of the goals, I want to set a new follower goal of 175. We're gonna up it by 25 every time. So the new one is 125, like 175. But thank you so much for helping me hit the first goal. Anyways, Valerie, are you paying attention, darling? I do require you to be here if you're gonna use snack time. Otherwise, I am left to choose, and you know how that goes. Because I've got my little pile stacked up for you. Okay. I've got Choco Sticks, the kind that you usually get during Sinterklaas, which are little packs of just milk chocolate, and just have 8 sticks of milk chocolate. Very much love them. Just happy to help. Thank you. I'd like to think that we hit 100 shortly before TwitchCon. Yeah. We're growing! I got powdered sugar waffles, like, the really big ones, so whilst they are nice, they're very big. I've only got 6 of them. I've got... You shall let me finish. We've got, Vergado Nobo Spritz, the milk chocolate kind. So like the spritz where it's partially cookie covered in milk chocolate. We've got some type of chocolate biscuits, with like, basically a biscuit and then chocolate over it with the pretty little image. And then we got my most beloved Kaklinger. Is your answer still waffles? Is it still waffles, my dear? Yep, waffles, alright. Then we're opening that one. Let me first put everything else away. Let me be tidy, let me be clean. Also, I don't know why, but it appears my mouth tracking is not up to its usual standard. So, everyone please give me a moment as I'm going to fix that real quick. Okay, hopefully that should be better. Because I was... Oh. I have a tendency of doing that. Anyways, let me get the waffles out. Now my mouth is properly opening and closing. Like, I've got the extra light up and everything as well. What a shame. So I grabbed my one waffle. I'm gonna keep it at 1. Again, these are the big ones, and I've only got 6 of these. I need to get them back into the bag that they're in. There we go. And I'll be snacking from this ever so slightly throughout the stream. Thank you so much. And as we're gonna continue with the Glaceon. Your gift basket hasn't progressed. I have like so many classic sweets from my childhood to give. Oh. Throughout the sneeze. Throughout the stream. I'm having some technical difficulties in regards to my brain, for you see it is severely lacking in just about everything. Especially thoughts, though. Thoughts are a scarcity. Probably of the artificial kind, considering I've been playing Supermarket together when I wasn't animating. And let me tell you, the absolute headache that game has given me. You know what that means? We'll okay. I've got it at the ready. Redeem whenever, but I've got it at the ready. I've actually loaded up the proper one as well. So I'm ready for whenever that gets redeemed for that. Wheel time. It's wheel spinning time. I can't, I'm at 69. No, there you go, there you go. In that case, let me... Right, it is your wheel, tell me to spin. I mean, Aurelium has got over 100k points. I dare say at this point it's become an obligation. Spin that wheel! Alright, there we go. Whatever shall we land on? Plus €5 to the budget, times 2. Don't know if there is like a base and this is on top, or feels weird to ask you about the budget since it is a gift. I've put it in its full length for you. Do I remove this or no? Would you like for me to remove this? Start at 101. Okay, Jesus. I can see. Yeah, you can see that I've put in the entire thing. Yeah, get rid? Okay. Then we hit remove. I'm gonna have to resave it to make sure it's safe that it's, actually properly removed, because I realized that I nearly, didn't do that last time. Oh. There we go. Also, with the way that I'm gonna do these, I actually don't have to worry too much about how I'm gonna draw the shinies in comparison to the regular ones. Because I figured out a few tricks. The trick is called multiply in just 2 layers, each with different coloring, and then just flipping them. Because, like, I don't have to completely recolor them like I have to do with the Tatsuburn ones, where there was also proper design differences on each side. Like with this one, it's just a color difference, which I'm very glad about, because gods is that easier. Anyways, y'all are really fond of spinning your reels. Also, I'm gonna lower where the ice sits just a little bit. There we go, that's better, that's cuter. And there we go, got that shape down, finally. Look at that, cute little glacier. A wheel for the sake of wheel. Oh. Sure, must I remind you that technically I can also use the points and redeem my own redeems. For example, I'm gonna prove here what I mean with that by inflicting a bell upon myself. Oh god, oh shit, I actually predicted something would happen. That wasn't supposed to occur. Too powerful. Rats. Technically that means that I could give you a second wheel if you want. You can beg the streamer to use my literally infinite points. I'm not kidding, by the way, it literally has the infinity symbol next to it. Also, I'm free from mommy jail. I've been freed from mommy jail! I'm free from mommy jail. I don't have to speak like that anymore for a second. I swear to god, if one of you redeems it right now, I don't know if it's off cooldown. I think it's still on cooldown. Please don't give me false hope here. Please let it actually be on cooldown. I don't want mommy jail no more. I just want to draw and be silly. But when y'all want me to be mommy, I don't get to be silly. Guys, the liner are actually going decently well today. I, for once, do not want to toss my device out of the window. No redeeming day. Cavemen speak? Rat? What would that mean? Would it just be me going like half the time, or like... What would cavemen speak? Oh dear God! I should have kept my pretty little mouth shut, shouldn't I? That took a few solid minutes. Was it on cooldown? You guys put me back in mommy jail. Chat, I know how to put you all back into jail yourselves. Hold on, give me a bit of a moment. I need to find where I left it. Is it in here? No, that is Homestuck. That is me looking at owls. I believe, yeah, it was this one. There we go. Chat, you want to know what I have to say about that? About putting me back in the jail? And yes, that's pressing the squeaky button. Actually, I really am. I have 2 requests of you. Grab the squeaky toy and join VC. You know what must be done. You know what must be done. Bring me the squeaky. The same tier as mommy voice, me caveman, me drawn caveman. Oh. Put your hands, put your hands. That's what happens. Squeak up. Go on. They deserve a little bit more. Just a tiny bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's... I think that's a sufficient amount of squeaking. Yeah.
Squeaky.
Yeah. Also, Charles, like, having a moment of a cave paintings as an idea. I think we know what, like, group activity we're gonna be doing next time. TwitchCon, I'm gonna bring a giant slab of stone with me, and, like, some paint or something. Next TwitchCon, if we have a little community meetup, someone bring me, like, just a rock. We're gonna do rock painting, guys. I'm gonna bring like a tube of acrylic paint. And I'm gonna bring a bunch of rocks. Howard be the one carrying the stone slab. You see, I rent a wheelchair. I put it on my lap. A jingle jingle attention. A jiggle jiggle, but a jiggle jiggle. I can do that too.
Oh boy.
I mean, all chat has to do is pay attention to a specific area. Chisel and hammer. Same mood with squeaky toy. But in fact, the squeaky toy makes me pay anything but attention to what I'm doing. Because I'm having just a grand old time seeing chat freak out over it.
Yeah, squeaky toy doesn't make me pay attention, it makes me go squeaky toy!
I mean, God bless Fox for taking a rest, but I do miss their, honestly, very grand reaction to Squeaky Toy. Is just straight up having a fucking meltdown of the positive variety in my chat, being like, "Oh my god, there's a squeaky toy, squeaky, squeaky." Like, I do miss that. But I'm very happy that they're taking a little break and taking care of themselves. At least, I hope that's what they're doing. I assume that's what they're doing. If they're not, then I'm gonna bite them. If they return and they tell me they haven't been taking care of themselves, I'm gonna bite them. I'm gonna get bitten if they're not taking... No, I didn't mean like that. Jingle, jingle. Not jiggle. Oh. Love, do you like it that I called you in just to use your squeaky toy?
Yes. Thank you, squeaky.
You like being in here just for squeaky toy moments? I will take that as a yes.
20 minutes later.
Thank you, Val, for the 20 minutes later. Thank you for the hydrate. And thank you for perpetual head pats. And hold on. Let me just see if I can do something here. Let me see. No, I'm not gonna say what I'm trying to do. Guys, ignore the channel point redeem that you're about to see. I'm just testing. So, like, please don't redeem it. I'm just gonna test if it's possible to do something. Like, I need to see if it can do what I hope it can. I can't. Oh, that's a shame. Never mind.
I'm curious.
I wanted to see if I could have it affect OBS to give you head pats as well. So, like, when I'm with people in the VC, that it could trigger the source for it. Yeah. I was gonna see if that was a possibility, because then we could have head pats for you as well when you're here. Yeah, chat requested more squeak. And you gave them more squeak.
Squeaky.
Also, I do think we have a problem with supermarkets together. For you see, I dreamt that we were actually running a supermarket.
Oh.
Yeah.
Clearly, it just means that we have to actually stream it soon.
I mean, it is scheduled in for Saturday.
Yeah.
In case there was no mental energy for it, I have a backup, but I think both of us kind of want to stream it right now. Don't we? Big EP on.
Yawns. Yes.
Do you want me to dismiss you? Aurelium, thank you for your valiant service. You may go now.
Okay.
Rest up. Leaves with one bit of glorious final squeakage. Ah, the people love you. I thought something's wrong because I can't hear Discord join and leave sounds at the minute. 07 Soldier, good work. Yeah. Shout out to yourself, damn. Go follow them, they deserve it. They deserve the world. +2. Nice. I'm really not satisfied with the till right now. Like, the till is not doing it for me. And as the #1 Glaceon enjoy, I think that's an issue. You know, I think I'm gonna just have a curve inwards instead of trying something, because it ends up looking too much like an attempt at Leafeon's tail. Like, in my opinion, if I try to actually curve it like that, it ends up looking too much like a botched Leafeon tail. Like that already looks so much like closer to what Glaceon's supposed to be like. I'm almost free from Mommy Jill. Almost. And I'm just neating it up a little bit. There we go. And then I need to add in the extra bit of line. For real. First clean this up. No! Why? I'm gonna put that at the max amount of redeems per stream at this rate. I may have to. I may have to. You know, I really... It doesn't help that I'm widely indecisive when it comes to my mommy voice. Like, you guys can tell that I've got a bit of decision-making issue right now. You guys can hear with just how much I'm playing around. Damn, eternal suffering upon stream. Truly. I still think out of all of them, Sylveon's gonna be the absolute best one. Just by a landslide. Let me really quickly add a tiny bit of thickening to this part of the item. Just to make that shape better. Like, I love Sylveon's most. But I really want to love Glaceon's more. And I'm starting to, like, really not understand why I'm not loving Glaceon as much. Because Glaceon's just a cutie. Then again, I don't think anything can top Sylveon. Sylveon's post is much more dynamic. I mean, I'm gonna go through all of them with you. Like, with this one, I'm gonna add a different Pokemon as well. Espeon's is also really nice. Umbreon is on the Little Moon. Vaporeon is insanely dynamic as well. I was a bit unoriginal with Jolteon. But yeah, Sylveon's is a lot more dynamic, but I think it's also because with Sylveon I had an idea of what I wanted. Like, really badly. So I think we might actually entirely redo Glaceon. Because I am not happy with it. And I would just spend all this time doing lining, but I'm not happy with it. And I don't want to continue with something that I'm not happy with. So I'm gonna try to think of another dynamic pose that we could potentially do for Glaceon. But Glaceon, seeing as it's the last one anyways, I think you can just sketch that out and then just do Eevee for today. And then I'll do Sylveon off stream probably as a little surprise. I'm still eating the waffle. Glaceon and Jolteon, my top 2 evolutions. I'm gonna be so for real with you. Same for me for quite a long time. Let me turn off the there we go. Just sketching those big old ears. I'm gonna really quickly bring that up because it's an unnaturally long neck. And I also feel like with Sylveon and like all of Sylveon and what's going on and that design, there's just like so much more to play with in terms of poses. Because there's so much more that you can use to pose comparative to some other Pokemon. Because there's only so much I can do with two of like these little hair things, right? Like on Sylveon, like yeah, they're curling around a bit more. But still. It's really starting to show that I do not know what to do with Glaceon, isn't it, chat? I do like the idea of having Glaceon look in that direction. Like, also maybe looking up. Maybe a bit more leaning like this. Then you don't see those very pretty back markings, but still. And use these as proper framing pieces. There we go. I really thought I was, like, at least somewhat happy with Glaceon, but it turns out I'm really not. Like, I'm not happy with the Glaceon at all, and it's really starting to show now. But I think this is already a bit better. But again, there's like so little going on in terms of like design, almost. Like, it's a really good design. Glaceon is an incredible design in my opinion, don't get me wrong, but like, when it comes to drawing it in dynamic poses, there's not nearly as much to play with as there is with like Sylveon. And it's really sad, honestly. Sleepy time's good tomorrow? Good night! Have a good night, Rat. Make sure to sleep well. Make sure to rest up nicely. I'll see you all again when I see you. And good night, little dreamer. Okay, we're gonna redo the nose a tiny bit. Because there is a shape going on here. And that second eye would be visible. Looks like she wants to do a pirouette. Yeah. Honestly, dynamic posing can honestly be so difficult sometimes. Now what if like that little paw rests on the ear? I guess you get to show off the diamonds a little bit more. And then I can simulate a little bit of what I believe Icy Wind looks like. Don't wanna, but like, I say Wednesday. Ooh, good luck. Good luck. How is that, chat? Do we think this Glaceon hits a bit closer to the drip Sylveon's got going on? Like, I don't think anything is gonna top Sylveon. I'm gonna keep completely for real. I don't think anything's gonna top Sylveon. But do we think this is better? I really do want chat's opinion. At this point, dare I say need it. The ribbon isn't connecting in the center? What do you mean? On the art, or...? You think it's better than it was? Yeah, same. I see what you mean over here. Sylveon. Hold on. There we go. I may as well play around with one more thing, and that's to actually turn on the symmetry rule for this one as well. So I have a sketch that the league's happier with, but... what I theoretically also could do and this is just really quick sketching, so I'll refine it when necessary. Really quickly, really just need to push this pose. Also, sorry I keep falling quiet, guys. This is just me actually locking the fuck in and focusing. Like, this is actually what it feels like when I focus. I just kind of go quiet. So please do forgive me for that. Also, really quickly need to pick something up because I did actually drop something this time. How are we liking this so far, chat? Just exploring the symmetry tool a bit. And then I could have the pauses basically be in different stages of reaching up. I'm gonna go have fun with the rest of the drawings and such. I'm getting too EP again. Alright, please do have a good night, take care of yourself, and rest up when you have to. Thank you for the drink. Thank you for Corbin Hydrate. I took my sip. Make sure you take one as well. Make sure you rest up and drink. And oh god, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Please do go rest up. And I must have some pink coffee. Bye bye. Oh god. Bye. Have a good evening. There we go. Oh dear god, of course you had to redeem mommy voice as you leave. On your way out the door, you had to make sure of it, didn't you? Oh well, fine. There we go. I'm gonna shorten that a little bit because now it's way too long in proportion to the rest of the body. Compared to how it's supposed to be. Technically already too long as this, but oh well. Anyways, guys, what do we think of this pose? I'm gonna put them side by side as much as I can. Which do we prefer? One or two? Which do we prefer, chat? One? Okay. Yeah. Then one it is. Though I am gonna keep that second sketch in here because I do think it's kinda cute. So this one's here for self-indulgence. Okay, someone remind me to not choke on my water. That is not what's supposed to be happening. Now we just align this. And then after we're done lining this, we're gonna finish Evie. Because I feel like finishing Sylveon on stream is gonna lead to demands of people wanting it tomorrow from, you know, some of my friends who love to lurk in my stream. Or who love to watch back the VODs. I've got a few friends of those at school who love to do that. You know who you are, you know who I'm talking about. But I'm not ordering until all of them are done. I'm not ordering until I've got all of them at the ready to go. Which means that people are gonna have to be patient. But thank you guys for your input, I do really appreciate that. I do need to check the eyes relation again. Actually, I can get away with just doing that. For right now. For right now, I can get away with that. come on, work with me. And then... Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I don't know if I have the energy to finish Eevee on stream fully. I'm gonna try, but I don't know. I genuinely do not know if I have the energy for it today. I hope I do, of course. I hope I do. Come on. And then deposits. Just adjust them a tiny bit. And then have once again this paw resting on her little ear thing. I may redo some of the other ones based on dynamic posing. I wanted to have Leafeon maybe with like a different Pokemon, but I do think I'm gonna rework Leafeon's sketch as well. Because of everything. Also chat, interesting to note maybe is that as it currently stands, I'm gonna be ordering more keychains and stuff like tonight. I should have everything at the ready for that, so y'all get to hear me rave about that very soon again. And I'm actually working very hard to make it possible for me to actually ship out keychains. Now, Aurelium's gonna be, of course, amazing. Any amount of help that they're gonna help with, because I'm fucking stupid. But that does mean that very shortly from now, there will be actual merch of me, officially made by me as well, available. And I am just really wanting to ask, because there's like, so far there is 3 specific products that I've already tested. Those being my keychain, the Connect to Crocs keychain, and the button pin. And I'm gonna of course be adding to it in the form of a standee. But I was really wondering, chat, is there other stuff that you guys would love to see? Is there other stuff that you guys would like? Because there is a few things that I can make. Plus badge. Yeah, the plus badge is there. The plus badge exists. So like, is there anything else you guys would kind of enjoy seeing? And yes, I have to have the thing up next to me. Oh. Hold on, let me... What was that? Oh, thank you for the crowbar, then. Good to see you again. It's been a while. If you're lurking, I can respect that. No, but those are the things we've currently got. So, like, of course, I'm going to add a standee. But is there anything else the chat would be interested in obtaining from me as potential merch? Because, yeah, oh yeah, of course, I'm still working on a regular, a regular pin. But that probably won't be done for a long while because I'm very indecisive about what I want to do. I'm waiting for chat input right here. Like... Please, chat, I'm waiting on input. Is there anything you guys would like? I'm gonna probably put the question as well in my Discord. Just to ask there as well, but then I can also add that to the next Bulma input. Oh, that's okay. Aurelium, please help me out here then. More of you. We're talking about first my line, but you know you're getting your special stuff as well. The second you figure out what you want your chat to be, I've got my work cut out for me. Like, oi, do how much? Okay, do how much I can do. Do how much I can do. Do how much is very doable. Hello, good evening, my lady. I cannot sit for long, sadly. Thank you, Arvin. Have a good one. I hope that you're okay. Please to make sure to give yourself a good evening as well. But I do appreciate you being here. Anyways, now I'm done chattering a bit more. But yeah, obviously I do not know what people like when it comes to VTuber much. When it comes to fandom stuff, I'm very much a sticker person, and like I've already made a sticker. I was planning on like a very funky t-shirt, but that's specifically for me and Astro because we're idiots. And I wanted to have just one stupid gift for Astro. I wanted to have a really, really dumb gift for Astro. And you guys will see it when I make it, but like right now, I'm hyper-focusing on making sure that everything is alright for an artist alley. But once that is done, you guys are gonna know what I've got in store for Astro. You guys are gonna know. And then Astro's gonna know, and Astro's gonna be like, oh god, when he receives it during TwitchCon probably. If I can get it done before then. I'm gonna have to get it done before then. I just realized that getting the response of Astro to what I'm planning to do during TwitchCon would be amazing. Also, please, no more mommy voice. I'm just out of mommy voice, chill. Please, no more. Like, I'm respectfully asking no more mommy voice. Because I can tell that it's draining me a little today. Apologies if someone was on their way to redeem it. There we go. Just push it more that the legs are very much behind at the minute. Okay. Again, sorry chat for falling silent. I think I'm not streaming. Oh, sheesh, not streaming for about a week to take a little rusty break. Made me just the ever slightest bit rusty somehow. Resting made me rusty. When it comes to streaming, what the difference of 1 week of not streaming can make. But I know it's gonna be okay. Very lightly line these again. And connect that nicely. You know, chat, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we're even gonna get to EV. Once the liner is done, I'm probably gonna get a raid and a rest up, because god am I sleepy right now. I think I've been a bit overzealous with how much I've been gaming specifically today. Supermarket together. I did not know you were gonna become my Achilles heel to streaming. Okay, now I have to really quickly figure out what the fuck is going on in my sketch here again. Oopsie. Okay, no, I don't fully like that. I'm gonna push it a bit higher. And just really quickly push it like that. Get the actual little shape in here. No, that's not it. That's far closer to being it. Okay. Now I move some wacky lines going on, and then I'll add like the little dust cloud thingies. Little icy mist indication all around them. Oh, we are about to have an ad break here in a minute. Please do keep that in mind. For those unsubbed, we are about to have ads in about a minute. Well, more so closer to half a minute now. Given how ads work, it could also be that some of y'all are already in the ads. Seriously, I kind of do dislike how ads sometimes work. How for some people they're early and for some people they just don't show up even when they're not subbed. Like, it's so wacky and inconsistent sometimes. Hold on, I'm gonna have to work with me here, stylist, please. Nope. It sometimes depends on if that person had a pre-roll ad. Oh, sheesh. You know, pre-roll ads are also just something. There's so many things that I consider just to be something when it comes to Twitch. It's like, that is definitely a decision that I don't have an opinion on. Pre-roll ads is one of them. Like, I really, personally, like to try and trap my pre-roll ads in my starting soon, so that people who are unsubbed don't miss anything of, like, actual value when it comes to the stream. Like, I'm a huge fan of just getting those ads out of the way early. Does it really make me money? No. Like, a lot of my viewers aren't in then yet, and then kind of means that half the time they just don't get ads upon joining. But that doesn't matter too much to me. So yeah, we've done most of them now. I'm gonna try to get a tiny bit of coloring in for Evie. At least a little eye. Give me that tiny pixel. Tiny little pixel of an eye for Evie. I think I'm gonna make that just a bit brighter. Because I think that's supposed to be a bit brighter. Like, even the pixel art is pixelated. Sadly, I don't have the best quality reference right now. But that means I am gonna shade the eye a bit, like the way I usually would. Because Evie deserves it. Evie's just such a little cutie. I'm gonna do the thing, what I usually do with eyes, which is the light inner core of the pupil. I just think it lends itself well to an Eevee. Have that. There we go. And then actual coloring real quick, I guess. I'm pushing myself. I'm doing it. Gonna deal with chat. I'm gonna color. Gonna push past my exhaustion. Oh, Milo! Thank you for the raid. William, can you really quickly help me give a shout out? Hello, Ray. Hello, Ray. Thank you so much. I really am. I'm looking at my favoriteest mod. Can you please give a shout out? Can you please give Milo the shout out? I'm waiting for the stream delay to have done its thing, because I know in mod feed I've got major stream delay. Thank you! Milo raid! Thank you guys! Thank you for the raid! How was your stream, Milo? Sorry for crashing in out of nowhere, asking you to be like the deciding vote. Hope you had a good stream. I hope that was like a little moment where you could laugh about it. Because it was relatively silly of me. It was fun. That's good. You're playing Hollow Knight, right? Because I saw your going live stuff. How was Hollow with the Knight? I'm tired though, then raid and dash if you have to. Raid and dash if you have to. Go reach up. You came in right at the beginning, so it's good. Fun game. Nice! I am glad that I didn't interrupt stuff. But go rest up then. Make this a raid and dash. You can always catch up later. I'll stay around for a bit, you sure? You better be taking care of yourself properly. You better not be pushing yourself. What? No pushing yourself? Look behind you over distraction. That would have worked so much better if at the same time you redeemed Corb. That would have worked so much better. You know that, right? In fact, the bird is in front of me. So that didn't work quite as you intended, I dare say. There's a bird. There's a bird. The bird is you. I'm staring down at you. Go rest up if you have to. There we go. I am Burb! You guys are all Burbs, remember? The Corb is my chat. The Corb is you guys. Corb is you. Wait, am I the Burb? Yeah! Okay, so, really quickly to go over the lore of Corb again. The Corbs are you guys. The Corb is, like, basically all of chat, when you guys go to sleep to come visit me in your dreams, right? On the moon. Like, you're actually, I know, but still I'm explaining the lore of Corbies to y'all. Because even in my chat you're a bird, just a different flavor. So, when humans, you guys, and like non-humans, also you guys, go to sleep to come visit me on the moon, what your subconscious does is, they possess these little round moon rocks as like little hosts to fly around me as the little Corbs. You guys are also just like moon rocks. That explains why no one's tried to eat you, because you crunch on rock. You guys are literally rock hard. And I have my own tiny burp. I have been trying to work on a customization system for these guys for a while now, but it's gonna require a lot of custom coding to make that shit work, and I'm not smart enough. So look at how don't sleep, because I am Bluebird. I'm planning to make a few custom Corbs as well, so hopefully that will work, but yeah. Basically, you guys are possessing little rocks on the moon of the round variety, to turn into little Corbs. You guys aren't that light either. I mean, you guys are still rocks. Even though you look like a bird, you're still a rock. Tim also raiding me? What the fuck? Tim, I was planning on raiding you! Hello! Hi, sir! Well, I guess I'm doing this shout out myself. Hi! Oh, never mind. Someone to shout out. Thank you. Somebody Timaeus, thank you for the raid, Tim. Listen, I'm special. Oh, that is a double raid. That is a fucking double raid. What the fuck? Hi, Tim. I did not expect a double raid tonight, especially when I'm an EP bird. But okay, I guess I'm gonna get the guys. I guess I'm gonna get some coffee, and I guess I'm gonna keep going. Double raid, yeah! Holy shit, that's insane. Hi, Tim! Well, how did your stream go? Did it go well? I saw you go live like around the same time as me. Didn't ya? So you must have had like a really short stream for your doing. Just to wait until you find out what bluebirds are scanning. Aww. Also, I want to see the Sylveon. Give me just a moment. I'm gonna fill out really quickly these two little spikes. You're not ready for the Sylveon. The Sylveon's like my absolute favorite. Look at the Sylvie! Look at the Sylvie! Nothing tops the Sylveon. The Sylveon's too good. Everything else looks shit compared to the Sylveon. How is my surprise going? I haven't been able to work on it because I've been busy animating for my group project. Because I don't know if I discussed this with chat recently still, but what we're doing for my group project is a local multiplayer game, and we've decided on 3D environment with 2D characters, meaning I have to do all of the fucking sprite animations. I'm gonna have to animate 4 different walk cycles, I'm gonna have to animate 4 different specials, technically 5 because the shit-ass little imposter jackalope has 2 specials. Or normal. So, I am very sorry I've not been able to work on that, but I'm planning to work on it soon. I started a new holiday mod in SMP, got bored, switched to vanilla, and looking into— oh my god, not the jiggle physics. Damn! I have some respect. It's okay. Yeah, and yeah, Sylveon. I can definitely work on the little surprisey though. I don't know how, like, easy it's gonna be for me to add one of the outfits you suggested to it. That may just be a later addition, because I can just add that in very easily after I'm already done with the base rigging. So what I'm thinking of doing is going first with your regular outfit that we settled on for that thing, and then adding the secondary outfit. Like, for me, that's very doable. And that will also just speed up the process of having something. Because I feel bad for making you wait, even though it's like a little gifty. Bluebird Scouts or scouting groups for people with special needs to the extent of requiring one-on-one leadership. Aww. Okay, but that's just an all moment. The new character has a massive jiggle physics and 10! Sir! Oh my god. Sam, are you okay? Do I need to give you therapy and DMs like I've been doing for like a lot of my friend group today, oddly enough? Tim, do you need to talk about this, buddy? Oh, it's endless. Yeah. I don't think Tim would have Booba. I mean, I can make him have Booba. I'm his model artist. And rigger. That's literally— this is jiggle physics, my therapy, damn. Oh my god. Tim, all I'm saying is, all it requires is 2 art assets and a tiny bit of work. I have an announcement for you. Give Tim Booba. I mean, he did commission me for it, so I'm not just gonna add shit. Not the Booba. But, Kayla, what's your announcements? If you want, you can DM it if you feel more comfortable with that, or you can just say it in chat. Give him the biggest physics ever, I can give him worse physics than me. I can give so many people so much worse physics than me, because I keep my physics on my titties very mild. Like, in general, I have a tendency of keeping my physics really, like, almost realistic. Like, not fully, because, like, there is stuff going on, but have a dance showcase July 4th? You have to come. Oh my god, fuck, is July 4th next year in the weekend or not? Cause shit, that might be, like, right as I'm in an artist alley, like, as an artist. Fuck. Hold on. It's not that strong, but a bit. I've seen more intense. Yeah. Hold on, I have to look up my because now I have to look up when the fuck the dates for that are, if the dates are already. I am so sorry. 3, 4, 5 July are the dates of the convention where I'm in an artist alley. I am so sorry. Like, that's what we're prepping all this stuff for. Like, it's a 3-day con as well. It's a 3-day con of Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I am so sorry to disappoint you there, Chaotic. I would love to be there. Which con? I'm gonna have to text you that because if I actually say that one out loud, I am very close to doxing both me and Aurelium. So I'm gonna really quickly type that in the group chat. Let me see. Where is our group chat? I've got a lot of DMs today that I've had to answer. If you guys check the group chat that we have with us two and Aurelium as well. We'll bother you on the Sunday or Friday if able. It's very close to where we live, let's just say that. Like, it'd be cool, it'd be really awesome because it's a really affordable con as well. Yeah, it is near me. Like, Aurelium, how much travel time do we have to get to that specific con? Full day trip for that. Yeah, I am so sorry. I do like the con myself because it's, again, it's super fucking affordable. Max 30 minutes? Yeah, for us it's max 30 minutes. Like, it's basically, like, it falls in the same type of con as Elfia, as Castle Fest and all those. Like, it's a fantasy outdoor con. Like, that's all I'm gonna say about it. And the fact that for 3 days it's so fucking affordable. Like, a weekend ticket for this con, what? It isn't even 50, right? Like, it's under 50 euros for 3 days. Fantasy Festival, yeah. But if I recall correctly, it's under fucking 50 for 3 days. Which is so affordable. Yeah. 40 to 50 for 3 days. Nowadays, when you for DCC, like the big cons like that, pay like way over that amount for 2 days. God, give me Imaginarium any day of the week, man. So much more affordable. Like, I don't get to see the people I usually see, which is sad. Like, that's a sad side effect of it. Like, yeah, it's not as central as other ones are. And I'd love to see people more, but at the same time, it's so nice to have a con near me that I don't have to wake up super early and then be super late. Love what's your words? Welcome to near my place. It's really cheap too, and 1 day is enough. Alright. I'm so sorry. Nah, but like, I'm talking central as in like, Utrecht, like DCC. I don't consider Toma Fair when they hold it in places like Rotterdam. I don't consider that central. Like, real quick, like cons that are outside of province Utrecht, I do not consider those very central. Like, back when Here's My Indonesia was in Gorkum, I did not consider that very central. I'm not central, but easy accessible TwitchCon. Damn. Maybe I can go to that con if I have a driving license by then. I'm praying. If you do, well, I'll text you where I'm at. And then I'll pull a quick watch my stand, I need to piss, and then, no. I'll pull the quickest please watch my stand, I need to piss in all of history. Depending on where you live, Rotterdam can be a 3-hour train ride. Technically even more. There are some places where it's more than a 3-hour train ride, and I'm specifically saying train. Love, we will be there together. I know! but it'd still be funny, like, that I specifically ask them to watch the stand because I have to piss when you're, like, right there next to me. You gotta admit that that's super silly. For one day, or two, I will see because I still have my show. Rotterdam is far from me. I'll have to watch it. Fair. Rotterdam is 1 bus and 20 minutes or even less by train. Damn, then you live, actually kind of really close by, huh? Nice! Okay, there we go, that's all those side icons colored in. And now the neck fluff is lighter than what's going on here, I think. Actually, no, same color. Just because of lighting and shading, it's very much not visible for. I see a stray pixel, or more like a dead pixel. I spotted you. I thought you were even visible in OBS. Milo, stop doxing. Yeah, stop doxing yourself. Plus to travel to station, can walk for 22. Damn. Wait, mods, please mute me for 10 seconds so it deletes from chat? Ah. Oh shit! That is 600 seconds, oops. That is 10 minutes. Yeah. Thank you! That... Stop doxing yourself. Just untime them? That is possible? I didn't... by the way, I wasn't the one who did that. Did we have a secret, like, did we have a secret mod? Because oh wait, no, that was you, Orly, I'm sorry. God. I am very awake and aware of my surroundings. Clearly. Clearly, I'm incredibly awake right now. I need coffee. But it's past 10, so I really shouldn't. Like, I have to wake up at 7 tomorrow. Pretty sure. Well, technically I can wake up an hour later, but if I want my morning coffee, I have to wake up at 7. Just to make sure I've got the time for it. Because I don't do well with my usual morning schedule and trying to grab coffee. It's gone wrong a few times now. It was you. It's 4 hours to get to there. Go on. No, my body, I don't think that's the thing I can do as a day trip. That's so fucking valid. Like, I'm not expecting any of you to be there. Because I know how grueling that amount of travel can be. So don't worry. I'm not expecting anyone of, like, the known friend group to be there. Like, of course it'd be really fucking cool. I'm not gonna deny that. It'd be really fucking cool. But I prefer everyone prioritizing their health. And their time. And their energy and everything else. Just prioritizing yourselves. Inexpensive as fuck. Oh wait, I know this festival. But... oh... I would say only go if, like, Chaotic got their driving license and stuff. Like, don't subject yourself to that long of, like, public transport, because it's really not, like, that's just not nice. At all. And especially for a day trip, no, I wouldn't consider that doable for you guys. As someone who already struggles with the, 3 hour to certain things, like certain events, 4 hours is not it. It's nearly the amount of travel I had when I was still trying to go to my first education that I wanted to do. And, no. Just, it's not doable. I mean, they love small artists. To get on this from yeah, they really do love smaller artists. Hence why we're also going to be vending there, hopefully. Like, the vending applications haven't opened yet. That's the thing. Like, the applications, specifically for vending, haven't opened yet. The regular tickets, yeah, from what I know they have. Oh no, it wasn't this one. Okay, when I'm done with the color here, I'm gonna duplicate this and do the color for the shiny. Now, I don't believe the shiny has got a different eye color. The shiny has a different eye color. Fuck! Oh well. But it's when I can hue shift. Because all that really happens is that the saturation gets toned down. Like, that's all it does, is just the saturation down. Now, the reason why I'm not as upset as, like, with the little spikies on the tail, with the little tail floof here, is because I'm intending to have the shiny side look like a female Evoy. Okay, I'm gonna grab that lighter shade because that just feels more correct than this to my brain. Could be because I tend to have a shiny Eevee named Snowflake, so everything that isn't like slight off light for shiny Eevee just doesn't feel correct to me. But hey. There we go. Was one a bit closer by let's go up. What do you use to draw? I use a Wacom tablet, specifically a Wacom Intuos at the moment because the old one I had, my little art tablet that served me for, I believe, a full decade, died. So I no longer use my Wacom Draw tablet. I now have a Wacom Intuos, which this thing was, I believe, 80 bucks on bol.com. I mean, which up? Fire Alpaca. I'm using Fire Alpaca. It's a free program. I swear up and down by it. It's my favorite. It works wonders for me. Like, I know a few other artists who also use it. I way prefer it over paid programs. Like, I've tried some free trials for paid programs, like Pencil SIA or like Pencil SI. I've tried Photoshop. I've tried Krita by now a few times as well. I just prefer Fire Alpaca. Like, by a lot. Wait, you selling the tablet? I'm not selling my old tablet because the cable is broken and because the model is, like, out of production. There is, to my knowledge, no way to replace the cable. So I'd just be selling you a tablet with a heavily used pen, with no functional cable, and that's, in my opinion, scamming, so I'm not selling that tablet, no. Oh man, I thought I'd hope. I'm so sorry. Sorry to crush the hope. I just don't want to give you something that is, you know, unusable. Like, I don't want to do that. Because in its current state, it's completely unusable. If you can find a cable for it, I'd be happy to, like, sell it to you. Like, I'm used to my new one now. The only reason why I was very attached to the specific one is because that was a birthday gift from my grandpa. I was kind of really close with my grandpa, and I was very distraught when he passed, bless his heart. So having the little thing that connected me and my grandpa, the one I could actually connect with from that side of the family, like, that just really didn't feel good to me. So it really hurt to replace that thing as well. Damn, professional setup. If I want to use a fancy screen off my iPad, I connect to my MacBook. Damn. How much is the current tablet, you said? It was 30, not 30, fuck, brain. It was 80 on bol.com. I don't know where the fuck the 30 came from, I'm so sorry. I can technically try to find, like, which device is it? Which doesn't work? I'll search for cables. It's a very old model of Wacom Draw tablet, I believe. Like, it had the Wacom Draw and Wacom, Art. Wacom Draw is a smaller. But, like, I haven't been able to find it anywhere. Link for mine, I can really quickly give you. Give me one moment. Because it's the one I have, by the way, is a screenless. There are cheaper ones though. Like, I'm just gonna give you the search result for what I have, because it has way cheaper ones. It just depends on what you want. I know what I wanted for mine. I know what rough size I wanted. But don't use standardized cable? The cable I currently have is not the same one that my old one used. Sadly. I wish it was, but... but yeah, like, I put the link for it in our little group chat, and that's just the search results. And then you can look through for yourself, look at the prices, look at the sizes, and all of that stuff. Yeah, of course. I really don't mind just helping people get resources, you know? But yeah, use that. Have been using Wacom for a while now. I know that a lot of people don't like Wacom because their company sadly promotes with AI art, which is what I like to call bot sledding. But I have not been able to use any other type of tablet. I am so used to Wacom by now that I couldn't switch from it personally. I know that there's people who like Huion, I know there's people like who like others. I can't remember the top of my head which other ones there are. This artist company support linker, so does Staedtler. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with the brand Staedtler for pencils, for the markers and everything. I'm pretty sure it's that one. I would have to look up my markers again real quick, actually. Oh, really? Can you really quickly bring my, my pencil case from the, from our room? It should be in between the beds, because last time I was sketching was, like, at night. I kind of spent my nighttime sketching away, instead of, you know, sleeping and mentally preparing for what was sure to be a very, very tiring con. Because I need to look, just to be safe. Yes, thank you. Because I know I've got a lot of their stuff. So let me see. Never mind. I believe Staedtler. Oh, like, hold on. I'm gonna. Staedtler. Oh. I'm gonna really quickly double check if it's the right one I'm talking about, because, like, both of these things start with an S. Stabilo. It could also be Stabilo, yeah. Like, I know one of these. Thank you for not working with me, Google. Like, I know that one of them is also just bot sledding, which is so fucking upsetting. Like, it's either Staedtler or Stabilo that's also, you know, having a moment of, ooh, AI is my baby girl. Which, why? You're supposed to be an art brand. You were supposed to be better.
For legal reasons, this is all alleged.
Yeah, thank you! Oh god, you really heard something scary. Yeah, no. Oh god, no, I know there was an article about it, because I saw a news article about it. However, my dumbass cannot remember names to save my life. That's like my biggest Achilles heel right now, is I've seen the news article! Yeah, it's more Dutch pronunciation. Yeah, I automatically try to go more like English, like what I assumed the English pronunciation would be, and Yeah, you can tell how that
20
causes some
minutes
issues.
later.
Thank you for the 20 minutes later. Actually, hold on. Didn't I save, like... Guys, we're gonna have to do an extensive deep dive through all the news articles I have backed up on my phone, because I do tend to, like, keep these things backed up on my phone somewhere. I'm headed off for now. We'll probably join back in a bit. Of course, of course. Rest up if you have to. You know the deal. You know the deal. Have a good stream, lovely. Why, thank you. So let me see. Oh god, why do I save so much shit? Like, I saved like 50 art hacks. I also saved so much about looking for a world that doesn't exist. God, the amount of fan art I've saved in the past couple of days. Fuck. Guys, I should be like monitored when I'm on my phone about stuff and like saving stuff to my actual fucking phone, because it's like helpful thing 50 things of fan art from a very hyper specific fandom. Helpful thing, more fan art. Random relatable Yowie post. Random relatable Yuri post. So yeah, God, I have so much here about the King in Yellow. What? There is something actually wrong with me for having so much about the King in Yellow saved. I haven't even read the book. I haven't even read the book. Why did I save so fucking much about it? Okay, that's just a fucking video about clowns. I swear, there is no method to the madness of what I saved into my phone. There is no method to this madness. I think I must give up. I've seen a bit too much fan art of one singular thing. Frying my own brain here. Frying my own brain with the amount of fan art I have perceived in the last 2 seconds. I think we're gonna go back to working on Eevee. We're gonna completely finish Eevee, by the way. They're not gonna have a unified, like, color scheme when it comes to shading, so I don't have to worry about that. Like, it's not the same thing I'm doing, or will have done technically, with the Deltarune keychains, where it was like, Light World needs to be warm tone shading, and then like, the Dark World has to be cool tone shading, and lighting and cool tone everything. Like, I'm not doing that really with the evolutions. Because for a lot of the Deltarune stuff, I use the same color shading, just across all of them. Pretty sure like all of them actually have the exact same colors for their shading, just on different multiply settings. Which I really don't want to do again right now. I know that went all for the game. Those keychains I did off stream, for the most part. At least I think I did them mostly off stream. Like, finish them off stream at least. Like, with those, I also just had the same shading, but like, I copy and pasted that over. Because of how I did that. So that was chill. But I don't want to do that again. So for now, we're just gonna do Eevee. Over here, little Eevee. Sketch, line art, and base coloring was on stream. Thank you! Yeah, then I did the finishing shading off stream. Thank you for reminding me. But yeah, no, I did the shading there in a way that I could copy and paste it over. Which was really nice, saved me a lot of work. But also, God, it fried my brain. And again, sometimes shading just absolutely fries my brain when I'm working on like a big amount of fandoms at once, like, or like a fandom with a big amount of things at once is what I was trying to say. Okay. All of this on multiply, I do need to change the color of because I'm gonna do a different color of shading for the shiny Eevee. So it'll just probably look better than orange. Yeah, all for the game was 10 at once, like, that was a lot that I was doing all of a sudden. Like, I wasn't working really one by one, I literally finished all of those together. Which, hui mama, that was a lot of work. That was a real big amount of work to get that done. It was worth it! But it was also just so much. So I'm kind of glad I'm not doing that again, and then I'm taking my time with these, with the EVs, with the evolutions. Because doing that again would probably send me somewhere. That somewhere being into the nearest black hole. Tiny bit of shading using the airbrush, the good old forbidden technique. Let me just really quickly do that. Now what I want to do is grab another layer, and this one is going to be copied over as is. Because here I'm just going to have fun shading these thingies with the lights as well. There we go. I know it makes a lot of sense to have a shaded version of a flame, guys. I know this is like peak science right here. But I kind of want these to look like almost like little pretty symbols. So with that in mind, it does make sense to have these shaded because they're just like symbols of what they are instead of being the actual thing themselves. For some of them, that means a little bit more effort. They look like gym badges? You know what? That actually works quite well. If I'm gonna be completely honest. The idea of making them look like of them being gym badges. You know what? I like it. It fits, so I like it. I like it a lot. I'm just hoping this is convincing enough as a sun. If not, that's very upsetting and I'm gonna do nothing about it because I don't want to redo it. Okay. The highlights. But also, because Eevee is the first one we're finishing, I actually do get to upload this one as one of the things I'm gonna order next time that I'm doing a work reorder for manufacturing, so that's super, super nice. But I realize now why the leaf looks off. I realize now. It's usually darker on the outside than it is like on the inside parts. Because usually that's nice and light. Isn't it? Because like the little veins in it tend to be really light. I do prefer that color. Also, really quickly, just do that. And have to fix it on the other one as well. Now, I do realize that I don't have anything here now for the snowflake. So, what we're gonna do is, the lazyman's fix if I'm gonna add a crystal. Gonna make it look like ice. And we're all gonna be happy about it, hopefully. Luckily, there's a few tricks I know when it comes to shading ice. Which first is to establish what my top piece will be. Which there. And then I could theoretically also just connect that up so it actually looks like something. I'm gonna add it at the bottom, real quick. Gonna grab a nice ice blue. How we're gonna copy this over, by the way, will be an issue for later me. Later me will deal with this. I'm sure later me is gonna do an incredible job. Psych, later me is me right now. And I've got an idea. And that's just to merge it together. And then do everything else in the layer where it's supposed to be. Oh, do a bit of that. Realize I made a mistake or two. Fix it on one end and probably not the other until it's time. Psych, guess what we're doing right now? Fix it here as well. Would help if I turn off Protect Alpha. Gonna put a bit of purple here. Oh, come on. So a slight purple glow. Work that out properly again. And then go as close to off-white as possible. There we go. And then just a half finished line here. Now that already looks a bit more like ice. And now finally the little Sylveon heart. And we just add some lovely little chunky highlights. And now we copy that over to be over here as well. I've done the shading here. And as predicted, the orange doesn't look the way I'd love it to look, so we're gonna actually grab a purple, like a lilac, first. Then we're gonna mess around with different purples, and I think I like this one, actually. Maybe, actually, let me do it a tiny bit lighter. Oh yeah, I feel like we had the jackpot here. I feel like the purple here really works. I'm keeping that. Now highlights time, and I feel like using a nice yellow. And now I know how to make yellow and purple work. If y'all don't think so, just look at me. As your yellow and purple space we got. So I think the yellow light we can do across both sides. little highlight on that cute little nose. Does it look like the light's like coming from everywhere? Yeah. Am I okay with that? Absolutely. Who needs a consistent lighting source, am I right, guys? I say as I go to fix the nose. Even though the little nose like I just had was cuter. Bring in the lights. I could theoretically do bounce lights as well on these, because that would just add just a tiny bit more visual flair. And honestly, bounce lights are not that difficult for me. They're actually rather enjoyable and fun. Because it's just adding a tiny bit of light on the opposite side of, like, on the side of the shadow. And it gives, like, some more visual depth to your shadows. Without actually having to do too much. It's like the little extra line trick to make it look like there's gradients when there's not. Like, I really love that little trick as well. On cell shading. Because again, it just does so much with so little. Actually, I think overlay isn't gonna be the star here, the star of the day. I think hard light actually, maybe. Either hard light or normal. Because it just works well. But does it work well for... not quite. So for this one I'm gonna have to do soft light. Or can I do hard light and get away with it? I can get away with hard lights. I'm gonna give hard light on this one more time. You know what? Both on hard lights. And then we add the little bounce lights, which for this one... Actually, I want to be pink. I want to do pink. I'm gonna carry over the bounce light anyway, so the shiny Eevee is gonna have my colors as bounce lights. And I think that's pretty cute. And again, this is just gonna add the tiny bit of visual flair that I really like. And it's gonna break some of those shadows up, so it's like not too dark everywhere. And it can really help divide stuff, like here it helps carve out the ear more again. With the shadows, it's gonna help me carve out the tail a bit more and remove it from the leg. I am noticing a couple of dead pixels everywhere though, which is really, really annoying. Please come off of the blending mode that you're on. I must fix. Okay, never mind, I just did something wrong there. Oh, I see what it is, I see what it is. Never mind then, that's an issue I can fix with this layer. Oopsie! But you know, the little things for Eevee, and like representing all the evolutions, looking like gym badges, is kind of cute. So I like that that's like our little happy accident over here with it. Our little happy accident. Now this we are going to put on overlay on both of them. At about 45%, I think should be good. Bring that up here into the right parts. And see how that works for the shiny as well. Both shiny and regular Eevee do so great with it. We have some absolute cuties. And the final thing we're going to do is duplicate this. And then for both sides, I'm going to do a different line color as the inside lining. Type of deal. I'm going to add a black border. So for that one, it's more cool toned, and for this one, it's going to be a lot more warm toned, like brownish. so that's the second Eevee lines. And then just turn that brown. And like there's the ever so slight difference between them, which wouldn't work on this one quite as well as it does on the other. So now what we get to do, finally, is go to... Oh, first turn that off. Now we get to copy merged, paste it, which will paste it at the very top. We do protect alpha on that, make it entirely black. So now we have this. What we do is, I'm gonna put it on 3 pixel. Take it off of protect alpha. And I'm gonna have to do one more little thing of prep. Which is, for some of these, put them on a different layer. And for some of these, connect them with a slight bridge. So for ones like this. And this. And this one as well. I'm seeing some wild imperfections that usually wouldn't pass me by. That one. And these two. Because of the fact that they're relatively... Oh. You as well. I nearly forgot this one. Because they're relatively far away, that's gonna cause little issues when we want to try to set everything to the right color. So we're just gonna do that. Do that. And that. So we're first gonna fill all of these with the 2 pixel. Okay, why are you creating an issue here? Maybe I should set the... There we go. Now turn that off. Yeah, no, the pixel grab bridge there did nothing, so... Higher tolerance, is that it? Yeah, there we go. So now when we combine these and drag them all the way to the bottom, and turn our layers back on, of course, we get this lovely black border all around them. And if we then turn everything on for the shiny, we've got that same thing. Now again, because I'm not gonna match the lighting and everything to what I already have for any of these. Wait a minute, I forgot one, no! I just noticed a little fire. And there's a little flame. Wait, I forgot more of them, didn't I? Wait, did I do that a little hard? Let me drag it down. I'm gonna drag it down. Do that. Yeah, no, I did do all of them now. Okay. Crisis averted this time. Anyways, now that we actually have all of them, I'm gonna merge all the layers together for both of these. Just one at a time, like this. I'm gonna merge the eye as well to the correct one. And of course merge the right liner to the right Eevee. So now we've got the shiny, and then the regular. Look at them! Now what we do is we copy this one. I'm first gonna save this shiny Eevee as is before flipping it for the sticker. Because I want to turn these into stickers as well, and I prefer them facing the same orientation 99% of the time, and this just gives me the option to see what I prefer. So I'd like to just PNG. Also, I'm really quickly gonna resave this thing as the right thing. There we go. Now select these two. Flip horizontally. Oh. I need to go into layer when I do that, not edit. Oh, come on. I can't do them at the same time at the minute. That's so sad. Usually I get that to work quite fast. There we go. Now I'm gonna save it again as a PNG. So this gives me the options. I'm just gonna put a number 2 behind it. So this is how this art will look on the actual thing. Because a regular Eevee over here is what it's gonna be like on the front. And again, this is also gonna be a cute little sticker, as is the Eevee that is shiny over here. And so that concludes our Eevee related journey. Let me just one more time save for good measure. Under the right tab. And that means next time, as per the right order, we are getting started with Sylveon. So next art stream, which I may actually plan in another art stream, because I don't think I had something. Do I have something planned for Friday? I did my schedule today. You'd think I would remember, but no. Oh yeah, Friday I have Undertale scheduled. I may change Undertale into another art stream where we finish the Sylveon. I made it a Sylveon off stream. Depends on how I feel. But I'm gonna redo the sketches for Leafeon, for sure. And probably either Jolteon or Flareon is also gonna get a redo. But yeah, this has been our Eevee. I hope everyone loves the Eevee. I'm gonna upload this one real quick as we go to our just chatting. So if you guys give me a moment. Let me also just start flapping my wings again for everyone. I'm gonna really quickly get that onto site as an actual product, as a keychain, so that I can show you all what it's gonna look like. So we need to go to acrylic keychains. Where is the lovely, glitter keychain? There it is. I think I want these to be 6cm as well. I love 6cm ones, personally. And I think I know what I want to do for regular Eevee, but I need to see if they've got the right color. Do they have the right color? I can't tell. I guess I'll have to... I'm stuck between 2 colors. Ooh, I think for now I'm really quickly gonna do this one. Because I like 2 types of clasps for Eevee. What did I... Oh, maybe then to set it apart I'll have to grab this pink. Because, like, a specific clasp that I'm looking at has got, like, a little bell on it, which I think is adorable. So, that one has a brighter pink as well. It got a lot of colors. It doesn't have, like, a nice beige, unfortunately, or a brown. I don't think those really exist as claspsies a lot of the time. But oh well. I'm gonna see if I like that as an idea. So let me first put in the Eevee art piece. Again, chat, I'm doing this so I can show you all what this will end up looking like. Oh, I think the Willow site's having some technical difficulties. Oh no, never mind, it's working. First upload the design. Match the front to the back. Very important to do that. Matching your front and back designs, otherwise it can cause multiple issues. I've had that nearly with some of the other keychains I've made. Oh yeah, no, Wilkree's definitely having some technical difficulties. There we go. That's a shiny in. Now I am gonna leave it with a thicker dye line than what I usually like. Just because it feels like otherwise some parts are going to be easily breakable. Generate mockup so I can show everyone. Sorry it's taking a minute, guys. And again, everyone is very quiet, so I have a feeling everyone's quite sleepy. So, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, the glitter is on the shiny side. It's not very visible on what I'm about to show you guys, sadly, but... God, yeah, that is a place where I have to look at. So let me quickly save the preview image. Come on. And I kind of want to know if people like the pink clasp scene that I did for it. Or if they would prefer another color. I think that pink is very cute, personally. Okay, chat, are you ready? Ta-da! That's the result of what we just made. Look at our cute little Eevee, and it's got a little bell and a little star. Like, for the other ones, it's gonna be bows all the way, but, like, how do we like that, chat? How do we like it? Eevee! Eevee! Do we like the clasp I chose? Do you guys like that? Because I love it. Like, there's multiple colors of it, but I think, like, that one's the best one. Personally. Because, like, otherwise, like, all of the other colors that are available, I'm gonna use for all of the other, like, evolutions anyways. Because, like, orange... Oh, wait, this one's orange? Wait, the bow tie doesn't have orange. I could theoretically also put orange. Guys, would you prefer pink or orange? Like, I can technically also show off, with pink and with the orange instead. So hold on, let me generate mock-up real quick, because I want audience opinion on this. I want audience opinion. I want to know what the people prefer. Because whilst I personally really like the pink because it's just cute, I want opinions. Come on, Wilkry, please be faster. Yes, replace it. Because then I can do this. I personally prefer the pink, but just in case, what do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the pink or the orange? Because this is the orange. Orange feels more Eevee. You guys prefer orange? I could theoretically pull up a poll for this. I do get why you say orange feels more Eevee, but at the same time, I feel like the pink fits better with both the sides, because like the orange feels very off for the shiny side. That's my issue. Like, for a regular Eevee, yeah, the orange is perfect. Also, let me take center stage again. I really am. I want to know your opinion as well. Like, what feels better to you? Because I want the opinion of everyone. Actually, what am I doing? I could also like let my audience choose for a bit. Where the hell is my Discord? God, I am so unorganized. But for now, I'm gonna put it on as the orange version of the Eevee. So I'm gonna save it. And then I have to put all of them as stickers. Because I love stickers. I love stickers! I fucking love stickers, guys. I love stickers, what can I say? But yeah, for now I'm gonna save the orange bell version of the Eevee. Yeah, that's safe now. That's now a like proper safe product on my site. not on my side, on my work rate. So that's probably gonna get ordered next round, not the current round, but the round after that. Because right now I already have a big order that I need to fulfill and like order in, post stream. For now we're gonna go raid somebody. Let's see. Who's left to raid? Oh my god, Scar. Is Scar someone who would. Is Scar raidable? I don't think Scar would be raidable. It'd be so cool to raid Scar. Sorry, I'm a massive Consumption Scar fan. I could theoretically send you to one of the people I met during TwitchCon. I think I'm gonna go send you guys to Rico Kumi, who's playing Girl Wars 2 apparently. I have not interacted with them since TwitchCon. I feel kind of bad about that, but I'm gonna send you all over there. Let me do my ending stream music, because I once again forgot about that. How do I keep forgetting about my ending stream music? Seriously. Cardinal sin of mine. Absolute sin that I keep forgetting. But anyways guys, I'm gonna send you all over there. As I haven't interacted with them. Oh, never mind, they're ending. I just saw that they went onto the ending stream. Oh, goddammit. I might have been live for 3.5. I might have to be faster, fuck! In that case, I'm gonna send you all to Toma Tengu. I haven't really interacted a lot with them either since, you know, TwitchCon. So I'm gonna send you guys over there, same rules, like, I don't know how chill they are about certain stuff, so please do be nice in their chat. I know that my main chaos makers are already to bed, so I don't have to worry about that, luckily. But just in case, not too much chaos for people we don't know as well, okay? Anyways, chat, I'm gonna send you all over there. Please do have a good day, evening, or night, depending on your time zone. Make sure to eat if you haven't already, and make sure to hydrate. Hydration is quite important. I'll see you all on Wednesday for another episode of the Pagani SMP, and I've not hopped on since I was last on stream, so we're doing everything together. Anyways, I'm gonna send you all over there now. Please do have a good one, and I'll see you all on Wednesday for Pagania. Goodbye, child. Bye-bye.